How's it going, guys? We're back here with another episode of Sonic Forces, and here we go. Just going straight into it.
Wait, you did this already.
I did this already? Oh, yeah, you're right.
That's what we get.
I wasn't paying attention, I'm sorry.
Hats off to you, sir. Yeah, can you just... Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I definitely already did that.
Yeah, positive. So we're back.
Hey
guys, we're playing Sonic Forces today on channel ZaF.
This world Sonic. Sonic. He means to say Sonic.
Is he talking about Sonic? Alright.
He's talking about Sonic.
He's talking to Sonic.
Yeah.
About Sonic.
Yeah. It's really awkward when he's just like, when it shows both of them,
Yeah.
and then like, one of them it just isn't doing anything.
Yeah, and like this format, how they have the two heads talking to each other, it's normally to simulate conversation.
Yeah.
But
exactly.
one of them just isn't speaking, so...
That's the same with like your avatar.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
You know those red stars that you get in this game?
Yeah.
What do they get you?
They're just collectibles.
Okay. I'll tell you what. Even though I never did it when I was younger, I'm getting some nostalgia seeing like classic Sonic colors and like sound effects. It feels good.
It does feel good.
It reminds me of a simpler time before Sonic 06.
Yeah, before Sonic 06.
Like the sound effects are really enjoyable.
When the Sonics
They're
were
aesthetically pleasing to my ears.
It's like the intro to Avatar. Everything was good until Sonic 06 attacked.
True.
Invincibility. I don't know why it's giving me this. Oh, it's playing the Sonic theme song for the
Classic.
No, this is just the theme song for this game.
Oh.
I think.
Who knows? Not me.
Oh, I should have totally actually tried to do platforming instead of just.
Where your platforming skills at?
I used them all up when I was playing Destiny.
True.
Because Destiny apparently has a lot of platforming that they don't announce.
It does, and I'm sad to say I'm over Destiny. I mean, they do their best to keep you coming back with daily challenges.
There's just not enough endgame.
There's not. I mean...
No!
There's not enough things going on after you, like, beat the campaign, which... The campaign itself is probably, like, a 5-hour thing, max.
Yeah, it's not very long.
No, and if you're a fan of the first Destiny, which I played, but I didn't pay for anything, so I got the cheapo version of it. That's cool. Classic.
Yeah.
Classic.
The only thing is, I wish Sonic played better, because you can't tell, but playing him feels terrible.
Yeah.
It really does, compared to...
I mean, he has no abilities.
Like, it's not even just that, but... I mean, he just feels terrible to play, compared to normal Sonic and your avatar.
Yeah.
It's...
Just not good.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And it sucks because...
It's probably the coolest...
Sonic.
Yeah.
You know?
It's the OG Sonic.
It's the good Sonic. I want to enjoy playing his levels.
So anyway, back on Destiny. The first one, everyone loved, and there was a lot of props for having endgame content. Like, that was what the game was. It was like, you beat the campaign, that's kind of like a tutorial for the rest of the game. And then there's just so many things, raids, PvP, just everything that you can get into. But everyone online is saying that Destiny 2 doesn't do it as well. You've played both. How do you feel? Does Destiny 2 stand up even close to the first?
See, I didn't play much of the first. I played, I didn't get to the point, because when I got it, when I got Destiny, it was after all the expansions came out.
Yeah.
So, I didn't get to the point where I finished everything through the expansions.
Mm-hmm.
Because I was playing it with John.
Yeah.
So, it was one of those games where I was like, I don't really want to play it without said person. Because then I'd be ahead. You know, it was kind of like a collaborative thing.
Yeah.
So by the time that we were both like moved on to other games, not because it was bad or anything, just because like other games came
Interests.
out. Yeah. Like I wasn't really done with it, which is not the same for Destiny, because like you said, like the campaign is like 5 hours long. It's not very long.
Not at all.
So, boss fight incoming.
Does Eggman know the difference between the two Sonics? Would he?
I'm pretty sure in Sonic Generations, he saw both Sonics.
Bofa? Well, you are fighting him, so that's cool. Anyway. Yeah, I didn't play much of the first, but the second Destiny, it was very fun. I loved it all the way through, but there really wasn't much to do in the end. Like, we never even got to the point where we did, like, the big raid, which is, like,
the
biggest part of the game. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because, like, you cannot do it if you don't have, like, 5 people in your fire team. Like, we only have, like, such a small amount of friends that play video games with us online, that have a PlayStation, first off, and then even smaller amount that play Destiny. So, we weren't going to be able to do that. And PlayStation advertises themselves as like the more social console out of the big 3, and really like they make it seem like it's gonna be so easy to just find friends online. To just you log in and bam, you got friends that you can play with. But it doesn't really work that way. They give you the option to, but think about it, like it's a stranger online. You're not just gonna pick up and just be like, alright, you're who I play video games with on a regular basis now.
Yeah.
Get it, got it, good. But, so with that, Destiny had a lot of things kind of like locked that you just weren't able to really do.
Yeah, exactly.
And it got outdated so quickly.
Oh no, he died. That was such a hard boss.
Oh no.
It's not like I've already done this.
Wink, wink. I'm gonna eat some nuts now.
Meat egg machine. Spoiler alert, guys, I'm probably gonna get S on most of these levels. Unless if, like, I mess up for whatever reason. This thing sucks. I'm never gonna equip it.
Cool.
It's a Whispin, by the way.
Oh.
It's just terrible.
Yeah?
The attack is actually really good, but its burst is just awful. It's not very
Burst!
Good. I'd rather just have the lightning burst equipped, because you can just like zip through all the coins.
Yeah.
It's very fast.
I believe it. Sonic's pretty slow right there.
This is... Get ready for exposition.
Oh god.
Like when I was watching this the first time, I was like, why would he... Look at this. And I was just like, wait, why would you tell them that? Now they know that they have a time period. Oh man, you beat me, but in 3 days, just wait for it, 3 days, I'm gonna come back and destroy the world.
You know, I've spent more than enough time watching like channels on YouTube complain about movies that do that, where they just lay everything out for you.
Uh-huh.
That was bad. God, what a hipster.
Yeah, I know. Who can we send?
Who's the hero of the story that has already proven himself as good? Who are we gonna send?
Who isn't a main character that's not Sonic?
I don't know.
Man, looks like I've not got no choice to send, except for sending this guy that I just met a few hours ago.
That I don't even know his name. They never asked.
It's actually not a few hours ago. This is like months into the war.
Really?
Yeah.
That's so weird. So, obviously, they named Dr. Eggman after the Beatles lyric, but why? Have you thought about it? Because, like, I like the Beatles a lot more than I like Sonic.
Yeah.
And, I don't get it. You know? It was just a lyric. And on top of that, the lyric made literally no sense, and that was the design of it. It wasn't supposed to make any sense.
You're right.
So, why do they create like the main enemy after just a throwaway lyric? What are you thinking?
Well, I mean, his name was originally Dr. Robotnik.
Really?
Yeah. So his name isn't Dr. Eggman. They just call him that because
yeah, it's kind of like officially his name at this point.
Yeah.
Okay. So he wasn't originally called that.
Yeah.
Cool. Robotnik?
Yeah.
Interesting.
His actual name is Dr. Robotnik.
I guess then I have a little less to criticize.
Yeah.
What other faults can I find in these video games?
I don't know, this. And this one in particular? Or in just in general? Oh my gosh, I died. Oh no,
Kind of
never
both.
mind.
Oh,
No,
God.
I don't want to be on this rail.
You don't want to be grinding?
Oh my gosh, it takes forever.
What's going on? Lightning!
I took the wrong way because I fell.
Say goodbye to that S rank,
No,
boy.
it's still probably going to be
Yeah,
nice.
probably.
They're very liberal with their
It's
rankings.
incredibly liberal. So liberal that freaking a president got angry. You know what I'm saying? We're good, dude.
Okay.
That was a good joke, right? Did you like it?
Sure. Which president, pray tell?
I don't know. I don't know. I'm so politically atheist. I've got my own opinions.
Should I
on...
wear a shirt and tie?
Nah.
You think that my coat is more hipster?
I think if you kept everything that you have on for the rest of the game, that's probably as hipster as possible.
Are you sure?
I mean, I'm gonna wait and see if there's anything new that's
I mean,
quite
hippie
hipstery.
and hipsters both start with hip.
You're right. But apparently they're completely different things. Although you can be a hippie hipster, someone that's all like, oh, I was a hippie back before it was cool.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you're right. That would be a hipster.
Yeah.
Great job. I knew you could do it if you
Hey, it's Sonic.
Nice moves. But
Look how shiny his lips are.
how am I gonna look?
Gross.
Do you think he has a lot of lip gloss?
He's extra salivatory.
Or like, he's really like self-conscious about his chapped lips, so he like,
He's always either licking his lips or applying some stick.
yeah. I mean, he is. Alligators are mainly aquatic animals, and like living on the land,
Yes.
like he does. He doesn't get as much access to water as he would
Right.
like.
So he must walk around with some chapstick.
Mm-hmm.
He must.
It just came to me. I was wondering.
It is something to be very curious about. I'll tell you that.
I like this level because it's a casino.
Oh, that's cool. You're a pinball.
Have you ever heard of the game Sonic Spinball?
Sonic Spin Brawl?
Spinball.
Spinball? Nah.
It is the hardest Sonic game I've ever
Really?
played. Yes.
You have to be on that bumper.
Yeah, I know. It's just hard to get up there.
I don't know. How do you even progress?
You get good like this. Like it.
Like that?
No, I don't want to go here. But yeah, it's the hardest Sonic game I've ever played. It is so difficult. I've never
Tell
met...
me about it. Is it actually like
it's a
this?
pinball game. No, it's not like this. But it's a pinball game where you have like sort of control over Sonic.
Yeah.
But it's just very hard. I've never met anybody who's ever beaten it.
Really?
I've gotten close. I got to the last level and then I died, and I was very, very upset.
You just gave up?
Yeah, I mean, it's not. I didn't give up. I tried for years.
Okay.
It's a very hard game.
What is the point of collecting all these coins?
I
Okay.
don't know, points.
Alright. But they're gonna go away soon.
I mean, it's kind of like in Mario. Like, what's the point of getting all the coins?
For a 1-up.
Who cares about
Debatable. Debatable if you really get a 1-up.
But have you ever played New Super Mario Bros. 2?
New Super Mario Bros. 2? No.
It's on the DS.
I have not.
It is literally just 100% about collecting as many coins as you can get. Like the whole game.
Do they have a purpose for it in the end?
I don't know. I've never played it.
Fair enough.
But it's like you get more coins than you ever get in any Sonic game. In that game.
Interesting.
It's ridiculous how many coins you get. And it's like, at that point, like, what's... why, you know?
Yeah. I've been having a lot of issues with games lately for, like...
Should I put on a dragon mask? Oh, dude.
That's pretty hipster.
I have to put it on.
You have to put those on.
Yeah.
It's edgy and hipstery.
Bye-bye robot hands. I'm gonna have to put on my...
So, like, with the large amount of video games that, you know, we've been playing in these past, like, couple of years of our lives, like, you know, you just have to, like, sit down and think, like, why am I playing this game? For what purpose? Mm-hmm. Obviously, it's supposed to entertain you, but there are parts when I'm playing a game where I'm thinking, what am I doing this for?
Yeah.
You know, if, let's say you're collecting coins, like, each game kind of has, like, a different span of, like, purpose. A span of purpose, let's call it. Mm-hmm. This game is kind of short. Like, after every level, it resets. Like, you don't have all the coins that you collected.
Do you think this is more hipster than this?
I'm torn. I really am. Go ahead and switch them. I like some change. But think of, like, bigger games. Like, I don't know, let's just say Red Dead Redemption.
Okay.
Since that's, like, my favorite game. There's some tasks where you have to go and, like, find treasure, right? It's actually really difficult. Mm-hmm. If you don't look up online, that's actually pretty...
Yeah, because my arm tattoos. That's so hip.
So if you don't look up online how to get through them and where to find it, it's actually really difficult to find out where all the treasure is.
See, now I feel like this thing doesn't really match.
No, it doesn't.
There we go.
And then you have to think, you know, why am I going for all these treasures? Like, what's the point in the end? And every time you do it, you get a higher rank. It gives you a little bit more of a skill, or like an ability or something like that. I don't remember. And then it'll send you on another task, get another treasure. In the end, you just get treasure and that's it.
Yep.
And then it's done. It's like, what are you doing it for? And then you can be like walking around like killing things endlessly, because realistically you could play the game forever. It's open world, you can hunt, you can go kill people, there's like little tasks that just appear. But like, why are you playing it? After a while that you get tired of doing the same thing over and over again, you'll just want to stop.
You know, and in Breath of the Wild, there is actually something like that.
Yeah.
In there.
Is it the Doku nuts or whatever they are?
No, the Korok seeds.
Korok seeds, that's what they are.
But they put that in there as a joke.
Yes.
Because there's 800 Korok seeds. And most of them are pretty hard to find. And then when you get them, do you know what?
Yep.
You know what you get when you collect 800?
A golden shit?
Yeah, a golden piece of poo.
Yeah, that's kind of like what I'm talking about. It's like it sends you on like meaningless tasks, but it's in the game. That's what you enjoy. That's why you're playing it. So the meaningless tasks aren't really meaningless, but then after a while, they become meaningless because you don't have a reason of why you're doing it anymore. Doku seeds or whatever you call them. Deku. Mm-hmm. Korok seeds. That's what they're called.
Oh yeah, Korok seeds.
So after you do it, you get golden shit to say, hey, you just wasted fucking hours. Some people would play that game for like...
It's so funny.
For like 500 hours, I'm sure.
It's hilarious.
It's hilarious.
I want to like see the person's reaction who didn't know that and then like got all 800... They just killed me.
Wow.
Got all 800 Korok seeds and then just got a piece of poo.
Just got a golden shit for their troubles. Yeah. It's exactly what I'm talking about. Like, it wasn't worth it, and nothing they could have done differently would have led to them enjoying that experience better. But they just give you a golden shit to say you wasted time of your life to do a pointless task in a video game that And when you think about it, if you really want to get deep and philosophical, video games are completely meaningless. It's short-term enjoyment that just disappears as soon as you shut off the game. Your life is unaffected in the end. That's deep shit. But I don't care. I still enjoy. Yeah, you still got an S.
Well, I mean, at least in the case of Breath of the Wild, they did it on purpose.
Yeah, that.
But like, there's other games where it's like, oh, we need to fill up space in between.
Make you think that you're doing so many more things in the game.
Yeah.
And for almost no reason in the end. Well,
dude, I'm so freaking hip. Look at this.
You're hip as.
And my flame tattoos.
You're a hippie hipster. Got him.
Yeah.
Is there a way to pause this?
Pause.
Nah. Yeah. That's it for us. Catch it like that.
When we come back,
we're gonna finish this cutscene.
Yep.
Stay tuned.
It's a cliffhanger. You're like, wow.
What is this rock that we've already seen?
What's the importance of the rock? Am I gonna kick it? Am I gonna step on it? Will I pick it up? It looks like candy. I might eat it.
Will I chew on it? Is it suckable? Is it a suckable candy?
Yeah, you'll find out next
only
time.
if you smash that like button.
Yeah, only if you smash the like button. And subscribe.
And subscribe, but you probably are already. Unless you're new. If you're new, fucking welcome.
Yeah, do us a solid. We'll do you a solid. You just have to let us know.
Yeah, dude. I will replenish your solid factory with more videos. That's what I'll give you.
That's our solid to you.
That's our solid to you.
Yeah, if you enjoy it, then our solid is, here, have more videos.
Exactly. We'll just... That's kind of the point of subscribing, actually. So just do it.
Alright, bye.
Bye.